Oh no. It looks like we're all out of money. What's going on, everyone? Hayden here, coming back at you with a brand new video. And in this one, this is almost like an updated version now since I'm living in California. What are my monthly expenses? I didn't do a very good job the last time of explaining the business end of things, so I'm gonna do my best to kind of break that down. It does fluctuate a lot every single month, but I have a pretty good estimate on here for what it's looking like so far now that I've been in California for over a month. So gonna kind of ballpark some of the numbers. A few of the variables that you're just gonna wanna think about here. I don't have a house yet. Rent for that house for my share is probably gonna be anywhere from like 5,000 to 8,000. That's not gonna happen for a slight while longer. You're gonna see why in about 3 weeks. But I mean, I've been spending more than that on Airbnb. So that's kind of why these numbers look the way they do. So it's been jumping around, kind of like, Airbnb's catching different vibes in different parts of California. But I've had a lot of different meetings, out in Palm Springs, down in San Diego, up north, further away past Malibu. So it makes sense to kind of jump around. Honestly, I don't like to travel that much specifically. So it's like, I'd rather be in one specific location, but there's a reason for all of it. These numbers, does it scare me? No. Personally, I don't like to look at the expenses that come out of an account. If you guys know Jaden Gross, entrepreneur, big in the social media marketing stuff, like Ty kickstarted his brand with all of that. He said something very good to a friend of mine and myself. He said, I don't ever look at the money that leaves my bank account. He has someone else he's hired to do that. He only looks at what comes in. And I think that's huge to understand like that mindset of abundance. Like you shouldn't have to think about it, dwell on it, like worry about it, or it's just money. So what good is it if it's not being used? So to those of you who might get upset at these numbers, this is just my numbers. To the best of my knowledge, this is like a very accurate, rough estimate of what it would be. So let's jump inside of my computer and I'm gonna break this down for you. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me well. I'm actually gonna be having my phone recording as well, and we'll see which one's better, the camera or the phone, because my external mic has not been working properly. I've gotta go get another. Anyways, you guys, this is something that, as I already mentioned, it is fluctuating, it's changing, it's still so new, and a lot of payments have yet to be determined, so it's still adjusting. So just keep that in mind. Personal expenses, we're gonna kickstart it with that. Spending a lot of money on food. I'm eating out a lot. I'm eating at healthier spots, which is nice, of course. There's the occasional in and out and whatnot, but it's like, eating out 3-4 meals a day. We do cook a little bit. If we're at an Airbnb for a week, we'll go buy groceries, but I would say $2,000 a month, which is definitely way higher than it needs to be. But it's just whatever. Thankfully, I'm getting sick of eating out. I kind of got sick of that in Minnesota, so I'm not really doing it all that much. But $2,000 a month, that's a very conservative kind of overestimate. Now, housing, this is, again, a very conservative, probably a safe bet of what it is. Jumping around from Airbnb to Airbnb. I have hookups, thankfully, people in just the real estate industry, people who Airbnb stuff out. One dude who has like 45 different apartments all throughout LA, Santa Monica, Marina del Rey. So get good deals kind of when that pops up and when I need it. But at the same time, for example, I got a house up on Mulholland Drive in LA that was over $1,000 a night. So it's like different reasons, that was because we went to this big influencer event, brought a ton of people over after, threw like a little party, and had like a ton of entrepreneurs over before that happened. So it's whatever. I'm not really worried about it again, but that's kind of what housing is looking like. That's probably going to be a very similar payment for rent, depending on the type of house we get and when. I want to be able to have this number be higher. As weird as that sounds, I want to be paying more for the housing when I actually have a place, because for me, being able to live in like a nice place, have a view. For me, I need a pool. That's one of the criteria for a house. I need to be able to jump in a freezing cold pool in the morning to immediately wake up, have a hot tub, all these criteria. It sounds bougie, whatever. But that's just what it is. So housing, that's definitely something that's important to me. Eating the right food, that's huge. And yeah, obviously all that for just health stuff, going to the gym, whatnot. Anyways, entertainment, this, I can't really tell you what it is. I don't know. I've looked through some of my numbers to try and get a rough estimate. I think this is pretty accurate just of what it would be. This is probably honestly overestimated just because I don't really spend too much time out doing stuff. And when I do, that stuff is usually relating to me using my car, which costs gas money, to go get food. So other than that, I've just been working insanely hard. There's, of course, the occasional entertainment. Parking costs a lot. I mean, I've paid $100 to park just for a few hours. That's really, really stupid. Like, honestly, I hate you, LA, for that. But it's whatever. Again, you shouldn't have to worry about the money leaving your account. Stuff like going out to Santa Monica, that app called Bird that I showed you guys, that's dirt cheap. But like, you go out there, you park, you eat, have fun, like go mess around on the boardwalk, out on the, whatever, on the pier with all the games and stuff. I don't know, just random stuff. I don't really keep track of that. This is more so just like spur of the moment, enjoy yourself type of money. So not really too concerned about that. Now with my car, so this is kind of like my only adult payment stuff. The car, you can tie in insurance and gas. Car payment's about $1,000 a month. Yes, I did finance it. Oh my God, his dad paid for it. No, he didn't. He co-signed, I pay for it. Insurance, that's fully under my name. That's just because I've already explained this. My dad has a perfect record. If I were to crash, blah, blah, the way they said we were structuring it, it would have gone under his record, which, he was willing to be like, all right, I trust you, but I don't want to risk messing something up for him that I can't fully control or whatever. So that's something to think about. Insurance is $310 a month. Gas, it depends on how much I drive. Just from what I've been seeing out here in LA, I'm filling up about every, let's just call it 4 days, which is $40. $40 every time. It's not a very big tank. It's only 11 gallons. So let's just call it $1,500 a month. Seems like a pretty fair and pretty accurate estimate. Now, this is just miscellaneous stuff. If I want to do anything, like 30 minutes ago, I just booked a very last minute flight to Mexico. Gonna go surprise my family while they're on spring break. That's gonna cost me probably $2,000 just for the weekend. So I leave in like 6 hours. But stuff like that, I don't know if I guess that's personal, but this is just money that's there for whatever. So things to think about. More so, I know what you guys wanna talk about. Business. Don't get scared by these numbers. The numbers I've talked about with income is profit. This is stuff that does fluctuate, but there are things that are extremely it is going to be the same thing every month. Sales reps, this fluctuates. I want this number to be ridiculously high. Honestly, I want it to look a little bit more like that. Yeah, let's just call it 10 mil a month. I want that number to be higher because that means everybody's making more. But that's just for a couple different businesses, actually one of which I haven't told you guys about at all. Marketing and ad spend. This is primarily just with Shopify. I don't count stores that aren't fully mine. So that would just be a lot higher. Client stores, stuff where I have a minority share in, that's not including this because it does depend on the store. Like you could be spending $2-3 a day. You could be spending $200-300. It really depends on where you are in the growth curve, where you're scaling, what you're testing, because you can spend a lot of money testing right off the bat. And you can tie in personal brand to this. That's why, actually, I should put this in bold, a heavy plus, because it can be way more than 20,000. It's scary to a degree. I got billed for Facebook ads for multiple different accounts today, but it's like, it is what it is. It's part of it. It's part of the game. As long as you know your numbers and you pay attention to that, it's not really something you got to worry about. So that plus sales reps, ClickFunnels. This is just, I'm trying to remember exact, monthly payments, softwares, things I'm subscribed to. That's $297 a month. I have the top package for that. Softwares, this would include Instagram growth stuff for social media. This would include softwares for automated email response, ManyChat for Facebook Messenger marketing, any of that type of stuff where it's little low ticket stuff you just need to run and support the business. A lot of different plugins. This is stuff that I know for a fact I didn't calculate, didn't think about. Business expenses too, something to think about is almost everything I do is a business expense. You guys, I don't really spend too much money unless it's on food or a business expense. So a lot of the stuff with where I'm staying, at least for the nice house, business write-off. Mexico can probably make that a write-off. I go get gas, mostly a write-off. Food, usually a write-off, if it's at a restaurant. Stuff like that where it can be a write-off. And actually, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to be able to make the house a write-off. I'm going to set it up under, again, I don't know the full legal and tax structure, but from what I understand, we have a way that we think we're going to be able to write off a very expensive house is put it under the business as a house for that, and we're paying ourselves out, me and my partner in this main business, we're paying ourselves out from that, but most of the money stays in that specific business. We don't really need the money from it, but the business is paying for that house, and then we individually are both on a lease for a regular apartment. So we'll go get an apartment for $3-4 grand a month and get that as well in a strategic location where it's if we want to, we're going to be living at this house, but we also have the apartment. Use the apartment as an office or a weekend getaway spot, whatever. So go get it by the beach. But we're going to be living, quote unquote, at this house, or excuse me, at the apartment. But we're actually living at the house. But since we have the apartment, we can say we're living there. That makes the house a business write-off because it's office space, business space, whatever. We think we can structure it like that. And it makes sense too, with the branding and stuff. I can validate all of that on paper. So it's really interesting to see that stuff. I'm looking right now into a new CPA out here in California because I need someone that I can go visit on a personal basis. But yeah, taxes suck. Let me trust me on that one. So not very fun, but that's some of the monthly expenses just kind of on mine that just kind of came off the top of my head. Again, I don't want anyone to feel like that was like a douchiness thing or a cockiness. That's just like some of the expenses, you know. For example, this mic that's not working and has a plug-in thing, you know, I mean, business expense, I guess, $150. It's like, it's just things investing into your business. I really don't spend a lot of money on stuff. I need new clothes. People keep commenting about my outfits and wardrobe. I mean, I don't even know. I don't. I dress like a 3-year-old. I don't know. I still have clothes that my mom bought me like 2 years ago. Because guess what? They fit, and I do care, but I don't understand. I do understand, but I don't understand how these entrepreneurs who are making like 10, 15 bands a month are out here dropping racks at Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Like, maybe that's just not me or whatever. I don't understand the taxes fully or whatever. It doesn't quite click with me that I'm more focused on the growth and the progression of that. There's a lot of fun stuff coming. I don't really know. I mean, that's the stuff with business expenses and as well as personal. A lot of people keep asking, yo, since you're in California, I get more so people hitting me up privately on Instagram. How much is it costing you? What are you spending? Like, I had a few people come through to that house and a few different Airbnbs I've had just be like, yo, you know, I hope you don't mind me asking, but like, how much you paying for this? Like, just natural curiosity. That was me. I was so curious on the numbers, how much people are spending, how much they're making, paying in taxes down to the exact dollar amount. So I want to share as much as that as possible. So if you guys have any things on just sharing specific numbers that you want me to talk about or any other specific topics you'd like to see inside of a video that you think would either kill curiosity for a lot of people on the channel or help add value to them, drop it in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. And with that being said, if you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like down below. And of course, join the ever-growing squad, family, gang, whatever you want to call it. We still need a name, by the way. If anyone has any names, I really can't get anything off of Hayden Bowles. So if you're creative enough, go ahead, drop it in the comments, let me know. But hit that nice looking subscribe button, you guys. And I post every single day. So I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next one. Peace.